Hi, Bob Dickey here with a short video describing how I use a test panel to adjust the router for a properly fitting groove when applying inlay strips. As you can see, I am fortunate to have a microfence micrometer adjustable edge guide, which has greatly simplified the process for me. But before I got that tool, the setup panel was a critical piece of adding inlay strips. Today, even with the microfence, it's proven to be a very good first step. After adjusting the fence to position the bit where the groove is to be on the final finished piece, I make a first pass on all four sides of the panel. This gives me the opportunity for multiple test runs if I need them. If I cut a groove too wide, for example, there is no way to use it further, so I will need to rotate the panel and move to a second side to continue the setup process. The next step then is to measure the width of the groove that I just cut and the width of the inlay that I'm going to use. The difference between the two is the amount that the edge guide needs to be adjusted. The best bet in my mind is to sneak up on that final dimension using very fine adjustments as the final width approaches. In this video and using the microfence, I was able to get the groove right in 2 additional passes after that first one. So in this case, my measurements came up with 248 thousandths for the width of the groove and 375 thousandths for the width of the inlay strip. So subtracting those two, I came up with 127 thousandths, or just slightly over 1/8 of an inch, that needs to be adjusted. As I said, I want to sneak up on that, so I'm going to make an adjustment close, but keep it still a little bit undersized, so I can make that final pass and really sneak up on the exact fit that I want to be able to have. So at this point now, I'm just going to go through the process again. Grab that inlay strip and check it out, make sure in fact that the groove is still narrow and not too wide because I set something wrong. And it does need to be widened. Go back and check the dimension of the groove as it is now. Subtract that from that 375 thousandths that we measured for the inlay strip. Then turn around and adjust the edge guide to make that adjustment to widen that groove, and then go ahead and cut the groove. So now I just want to do a final check and make sure that inlay is going to fit in there the way I would like it. As you can see, I'm aiming for a snug but sliding fit. Too tight and the inlay could be damaged when inserting it, and too loose, so the gap between the inlay panel is going to be noticed in the finished piece. So that does the setup. Now if you'd like, you could check out my video showing the full process of routing, cutting, and inserting the inlay, titled Applying Inlay Strips to a Box Top.